India sent out 7 parliamentary delegations. We covered those delegations, their meetings that were held. If we didn't seek out world opinion in our favor before the operation, why did we do that after? Was that a sensible decision? And there is criticism that they didn't get to meet the creme de la creme in all those countries. Should that have been the aim? Did we mold public opinion there, or did we mold policymakers' opinions there? What was the achievement of those parliamentary delegations, do you think?
Smita, I don't think I'm in a position to assess the success of the parliamentary delegations. I have not necessarily followed all of them. I have only followed what I have seen on ANI and other medias, right? So my knowledge is very limited to what happened in the delegations through their journeys. But I can just say this, that I don't think meeting the creme de la creme was the job of the delegations. I think if you look at our Prime Minister and Foreign Minister and Trade Ministers and other ministers, they are meeting the creme de la creme everywhere through these weeks and months, even as these delegations were everywhere. So I don't think the delegations were meant to be meeting the ministers and the leaders. That has been the job of the
diplomats
and the politicians in India in any case, and it's been happening over time, right? You saw the Prime Minister recently conducted a successful visit, as he moved to Brazil and
the global
back,
south,
right? And now he's off to UK and Maldives. So I think at a political level, those meetings have been happening, and those explanations are being given by their appropriate interlocutors to their counterparts. Right? This mission was to, I think, in many ways, and for me, that is why Operation Sindoor post the parliamentary groups that were formulated. I think it was, for me, a rare moment where I saw the Indian politicians come together. So for me, the success of multi-party delegations was a deliverable in itself. And I would celebrate the fact that you were able to bring together the India alliance into the NDA alliance and create an India alliance and send them out was a remarkable success of a united India, of solidarity, of a cross-party consensus. मेरे हिसाब से तो जब ये इंडिया अलायंस बनी, इंडिया अलायंस खत्म हो गई. So for me, this
a unified message.
There was a unifying message that there is a cross-party consensus, and just the very institution of these delegations was a deliverable in itself. उसके बाद क्या हुआ तो हम किसके साथ मिले, and शशि थरूर ने क्या किया, and सुप्रिया सुले ने क्या किया, and ओवैसी साहब ने क्या किया. These are all again, choose the person and you'll get an opinion in India, right?
Was all that negated by Trump's statements?
देखो, ट्रम्प दूसरा कैरेक्टर है. ट्रम्प लेना उसका भी सवाल करेंगे, बट सी, ट्रम्प is a phenomenon by himself. Trump is a sovereign by himself. He's currently attached to the United States of America, but Trump.
in your last podcast, you did see his rise, and you said that the countries have to be prepared for collective punishment with tariffs. आपने last time बोला था.
देखो, वो आदमी ordinary नहीं है. He's not an ordinary person. Let me just tell you something. He does what he says he will do. Right? And in many ways, he is both relentless in his pursuit of what he believes is right, and on a large number of occasions, he has been able to also bring together, array a number of forces to, in a way, support his pursuit of a certain objective. So, which is very interesting. Now, look, I think the America question is a bigger question, and I want to come to that separately, the Trump phenomenon. Negated वगैरह से कोई मतलब नहीं. I don't think Trump, I don't think anyone in this world is under any illusion on what Trump represents, which is himself and his worldview. And no one in this world is under any illusion that Trump has been great to them, or is benevolent to them, or is kind to them. Trump is transactional, and if you enter into that transaction, you are able to move the needle. If you don't enter into the transaction, wait for the midterm polls. So I think, so I think the world is not that complicated. I think everyone has two choices. One is October 2026 and the other is a deal today. And you have both options, right? And in October 26, you can take a call again that do the deal then or you wait for the next elections. So I think the world has choices to make. Trump has his own opinion of how the world is and who his friends should be and how they must act. And I don't think countries need to respond to the Trump impulse. I think
Or the timeline for it.
or the
But
timelines.
they have to. What do you
Why?
do?
Why do they have
No,
to?
no.
Because of
let's-
the weaponization of...
This is
Okay.
Just I want to talk about when you remember you talked about a strategic sort of continuum with the US-India policy, which chale aa raha tha. Now with Trump, has that continuum between various successive presidents with regards to India policy, has it now completely shifted?
No, I think that's a very fair question. And let me just say that there are two elements to our relationship with the US today. One is the functional and operational element. And I would say that continuum exists robustly there. So if you remove the White House tweets and the White House conversation, what's happening at the working level between the foreign ministries and between the defense ministries and between the energy sectors and other businesses, etc. I think that continuum prevails and that will remain robust irrespective of the political mood in the White House. What has changed is that we are still trying to find that sweet spot that will cater to Trump's ambitions of his own presidency and India's aspirations of Viksit Bharat. So I think what we have not been able to reach as of now is that sweet spot. But it doesn't mean that there is a discordant, there is a discord or there is a deviation from the larger objective of working together. I think the larger American state in its whole sense and the larger Indian state would be good for each other. And I think that assumption has not disappeared. Now the details of what that good would mean is, I think, being renegotiated today.
Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.